I apologize dearly. But here's the deal, guys. We have to understand, as human beings, everybody deserves the right to have a fair trial. And when you have people that are having text messages that are out here in the public, that are in a court docket, and they're doing what they're doing with these dockets to say what happened with the Clarys is not right. The man deserved to be treated, have a fair trial, and it's not fair. I stand behind everything I say, and I stand behind everything I do. So I think that needs to happen, first of all. I'm sorry. So I'm coming here to sit so I could talk. Close this door. So, and I say that to say this, that he do deserve a fair trial. He do. If you're not human, if you're not man enough to stand up and let the world know that he deserved to have a fair trial, I didn't say that he didn't commit these acts. What I did say is that he deserved a fair trial. Period. I didn't say that he didn't do the acts upon these victims. My daughter's still there. And, I said some things about her having a sexually transmitted disease. And I take full responsibility of it, but she did. She got it from Robert. But as a family and as a family man, I shouldn't have put her information out there that she had a sexually transmitted disease. But, this man would have held this over her head and our heads if we didn't go out and expose it. See, exposing certain things will move in the direction of righteousness and being right. And I'm so hardly sorry, Jocelyn, that Daddy said that you had a disease that, should have kept private. I apologize so much for that. But the truth is the truth. She contracted this from him, and Jocelyn is a sweet girl. And you guys just don't know her. Once you get to know her, you'll love her. I haven't seen her in over so long, since December 2016, besides the trial date. But I come to you guys to let you know, we as human beings need to understand this man is not a dog, but he did make horrible, horrible mistakes. But we need to understand, we need to allow the law to be right and do right by people. We preach ourselves to do right by people. When people get stabbed, get shot, get beat down, like the young man got beat down in Memphis, got killed, and we don't say nothing. We don't do nothing. We just allow it to happen and let the law just do whatever they can do. Police can do whatever they want to do. It's not right. Nobody, me, the clarys, nobody is above the law. Nobody. I don't care who you are. And that's where we have to let it sit. Now, we all have disagreements that Robert ain't right. But guys, we have to also say that he needs to deserve to have a fair trial. If you don't agree with that, you got to say something, because at the end of the day, he does deserve a fair trial. I know a lot of people that bag me. Some people may not bag me. Some people may dislike me at this point. But I've always stood for righteousness, and always stood for what's right. And what is right is he deserve another trial. He deserved to be, if he doesn't deserve another trial, he deserve to have this evidence looked at, because it need to be looked into. It's just not fair in no form or fashion. So we need to get on the right side of God and get on the right side of this and let the truth come out. You know, there's no reason for somebody to hate me just because they love Rob. And there's no reason why somebody to hate Rob and then like me. What we got to like is the truth. And the truth is that this man deserves some type of clarity or some. I ain't saying he got to serve whole 30 years or 50 years or 70 years. What I am saying is that this need to come into some type of consideration to where it need to be looked into, because it's not right. And I'm telling you, it's not right. Ma'am, I go public or wherever. I mean, I stand behind what I say. This right here is going public. Anybody can pick it up, CNN, whoever. I stand behind who I am. And that's the reason why I still say again, there are enablers that are out here holding my daughter because they do not want her to speak to me. Period. It is. There are enablers that out here just do not have my daughter's best interest. Now, some of you Rkelly people, if you feel free that this is not, well, have my daughter to call me. Have my daughter to reach out to her mother. Let's make some sense here. She ain't got to reach out to me. I love her. Reach out to her grandmother. She lives in Memphis. She knows the number. Reach out to her. Call your grandmother. You haven't even reached out to your grandmother. She's 78 years old, and she loves you to death. And you enablers will not allow her to reach out to her family members. Don't reach out to your mom and dad. Reach out to your sister. Your younger sister, Jalen. Reach out to your other sister, Jory. They all have cell phones. See, that's what I'm talking about. If nobody makes the first step to say if they was right or wrong, you can't stop this foolishness. You cannot. You have to understand what the Clarys did was wrong. And I stand behind that. They was wrong. Was Alice and Angelo nice people? Yes. At some point in time. At some point in time, I've met Alice. She was one of the nicest ladies I ever met. But until I read these text messages, and that don't mean that she's, not nice now. That just means that she got caught up in something. She got caught up in a situation that I completely blame her husband for. He should have stepped in on this. And Angelo was a nice guy. When I met Angelo, I took her for Angelo like the world. I took her for Angelo as if he's like my own brother. I talked to this man day and night for 4 years straight. And for this man to do what he did is horrible. Not only is it horrible, guys, it's so horrible that you have people that are real victims that went through a lot, that went through hell. It's so many young ladies that went through so much, and for somebody to shit on them the way that he did, shit on them, put them in a situation where they poured their heart out on surviving Rkelly, they poured their heart out in the courtroom, and you sit back knowing that you had this damn text messages, knowing that this was a problem, and you didn't say a damn word. You hurt people who tried to help you, Mr. Clary. You hurt people, man. You hurt women that bagged you. In Team Truth, you hurt these women. This shit is a shit storm right now. Because people don't like telling the truth. Guys, we have to understand, in order to move forward, we have to tell the truth. Now, it's going to be people in here that don't like me. I don't care. I don't need to be liked by nobody but Jesus Christ. Because when I die and I go and get in that grave or lay down in that grave and I'm going up there to meet God, guess what? He going to say, Savage, you told the truth. Savage, you stood behind me and you stood behind what I said. You stood because Jesus died on the cross for me. He died on the cross for you guys. And guys, we stand to be a disciple of Jesus Christ. So let's stand and tell the truth. Like I said, I'm not saying that the man Rkelly hadn't done anything wrong. Hell, have you done something wrong? Have I done something wrong? I just admit that I done something wrong by telling people my daughter had herpes, whatever, right? But that don't mean that you can't fix the problem. That just means that you need to confess that it's wrong. People just don't get it, man. All these people here, going against these people and these people going against these people, and they have their valid rights to do so. But at the end of the day, guys, when are we going to tell the truth? Somebody lied and said my wife was coming out the room with Rkelly by herself 3 hours. My wife didn't say that shit on no Storm Channel. Come on, guys. She said her and Jocelyn was... Hold on. This phone acting up. Her and Jocelyn was out on the West Coast in California at a show. They stayed in the room 3 hours backstage. Her, Jocelyn, and Rkelly. And maybe some other people was in the room. It was not nobody coming out of no damn room by themselves. Man, y'all got to understand. Y'all need to get this shit straight. Stop lying so much. Tell the truth. All this shit comes about because of Angelo Clary. His lying ass. He fooled me. He fooled all the people that was on Oak. It's not fine. He needs to do a better job of telling the truth and make sure he understands. Accept responsibility for what you've done to your child. Accept responsibility for what's going on. Pimping your child out is not the way to go here. Get on there, man. Mr. Clary, Angelo, please. Don't sit back and say that these text messages was a lie. Don't do that. Tell the truth. God will reward you for telling the truth. Guys, I gotta go. Much love.